Africa an opportunity to play quality friendly. You have some of the countries, I mean, aside the COSAFA countries, complaining that they haven't, they've been hiatus for quite some time after the AFCON, and that has been the case. So it brought about quality friendly for these ladies, and that's one of the biggest things for me.
Absolutely amazing. 8 goals scored so far at the Aisha Buhari Cup. The Super Falcons responsible for 2 of those goals. Just in case you may have missed those goals for one reason or the other, we are going to take you through those goals. And this is absolutely amazing. This was on Wednesday when Nigeria played her first game. This was the kickoff of the ABC when Nigeria defeated Mali by 2-0. And of course, everyone's talking about one particular player for the Super Falcons, Jane, and that's Gift Monday.
Yes, and some people actually expected her to be in the lineup for today, starting the game. But of course, she would be starting from the bench.
All right, so we also saw Morocco, Cameroon and Morocco, and surprisingly, Morocco won that one by 1-0. This is South Africa up against Ghana, and South Africa completely routed Ghana by 3-0. And Katlana, absolutely brilliant footballer, rounded the goalkeeper, and it was easy putting the ball in the back of the net. Jane, these were absolutely brilliant goals by Banyana.
Definitely, and Katalala continues to be one of the players that everyone will have their eyes on, the fans, the coaches, everyone watching this game today, even the players, because remember, she was the one to break the heart of Nigeria, the Super Falcons in Ghana.
All right, Ghana then took on Cameroon, and Cameroon losing their second game. I mean, it comes as a surprise that Ghana didn't win a game at the ABC.
Well, it would have been a very bad one for Mercy, but she was very lucky to have recovered yesterday. Started a brilliant lineup with 4 attackers and 4 in the back, and got 2 goals against Cameroon in that game. So quite impressive for her. Congratulations to the Ghanaians.
I do remember when Ghana played South Africa, you saw the goals when they lost by 3-0. We spoke to the coach, and she did say that, look, it was a bad day, in the office, and they were going to come back and make amends. And that's exactly what they did against Cameroon, winning that one by 2-0. She did say she was going to switch up the players in the side, which she did, and ultimately she got the results.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, that's what she did. And some people also questioned a bit of, what happened in the lineup. But I think they started quite brilliant. The game, they started off on the pedal from the kickoff of the game. It looked, their build-up was a bit slow in the beginning. But in the second half, they exerted a lot more authority in the final third of the Cameroonians. And I think that's what saw them conceding, despite, what Ange tried to do in goal yesterday, pulling up saves in the first half and also in the second half.
I know it's easy as a Nigerian to say that the Super Falcons for you might be the most impressive. But when you look at all the teams that have played so far, and these are the top goal scorers, Gift Monday with the brace that she scored against Mali, she tops the log. Timbi Katlana will be the player today that the Super Falcons will be very watchful of. Outside of scoring goals, she's very nimble on her feet as well. An excellent dribbler. She's got a view for where the goal is. So the Super Falcons will be very, very careful, need to be careful how they play against Katlana. But I was talking about the team that has impressed me the most as we take a look at the score lines from Wednesday when it all kick-started up until today. But personally, I'm looking at the Moroccans. They're not here today, but they really have played a good game of football, the way that I love football to be played.
Yeah, if you're looking at where they're coming from, if you're looking at the build-up, if you're looking at what we've seen, Pedro do since his appointment, then you can say that. But I think the most impressive team will continue to be the South Africans. What they have done over the years also, even continue to do under Desiree Ellis, is also quite impressive, which is what would put fear in the minds of every Nigerian looking forward to this game. Of course, it's just a friendly, but either way, we would not, Nigerians would not naturally want to lose to South Africa. But trust me, it could go. This is a game that could go either way with the experience both teams, both coaches will be bringing into the game. The South African teams are not small. They are right now the king of COSAFA.
It's interesting that Jane refers to these games as friendlies. There are no friendly games in international football, I can assure you that. And the South Africans definitely are aware of this. We caught up with the South African coach and we wanted to know exactly what her expectations are as far as this particular game is concerned, and this is what she had to say. Coach, your opposition today is a really tough one. You know, your last game you won by 3-0, but it's a different proposition today.
Look, Nigeria are not the #1 country in Africa for nothing. They've got a pedigree. They're playing at home as well. So it's going to be a tough match. But we just have to execute our plans. We just have to make sure that we stay compact. And when we get the opportunities, that we take them. As you saw in the previous game, we had a lot of opportunities, but didn't take all of them. But we had a lot more shots on target, which was encouraging. And we just have to make sure if we don't concede, we'll always create.
Those long balls that helped you get the win against Ghana, against Nigeria, it might be a bit different because Nigerian players are a lot bigger, so the long balls up in the air just might not be working today.
Look, we're a team that can vary our play, and we're not going to change the way we play though. We can vary our play, we can play the long ball, we can play the short ball. So we have to show our creativity and our unpredictability, and we're hoping to show that in the game today.
Is there any Nigerian player that you're particularly going to pay attention to today?
I think they've got a very good team. We pride ourselves on teamwork. So if you concentrate on one individual, you leave someone else free. So we will make sure that it's a lot of 1v1 duels in the match. And for us to win the game, we have to win 80% of the 1v1 duels. And that's going to be important for us.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Well, this is what the coach deems good enough to get the results against the Super Falcons of Nigeria. What's your take on this, the starting 11?
Well, of course, I think it's a brilliant formation. She's keeping faith in her goalkeeper, who hasn't conceded any goal, especially in this Invitational Cup, talking about Kylian Swart. You would expect that Janine continues to be, the queen in the defense of the Banyana of South Africa. So it's not a surprise that she's starting. Also, Jane Rafilo, she's the other option when the Nigerians would be hawk on Katlana as a danger for the South Africans. I think she's also someone else they can look up to.
All right, we also caught up with the coach of the Super Falcons as well. How optimistic is he of getting a result today? Well, he also had this to say. What are your expectations for today's game?
Well, it's going to be a great match. You know, we have a lot of respect for South Africa, and I know the team well. But we've got a good team as well, so it should be a great match for the fans to see.
There is a particular player on the South African side that everyone's wary of, Katlana. What's your plan to contain the kind of player that she is?
Well, she's a great player, and she's going to find her moments in the game. There's no going to stop that the whole time. But we'll try to put a little bit more pressure and not have them have the opportunity to build up quite so easily with so much time in the back to deliver those long balls into her. So hopefully we can get a little bit more pressure to eliminate some of that service into her. And then I think our backs are aware of what she can do as well.
So the promise is to the fans that you are going to win today?
Well, we always expect to win.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Jane, this is the starting 11 of the Super Falcons. Is this good enough as well, in your opinion?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a mixture of, new players, semi-new and old. If you look at it, Kano was in the World Cup and she made it back to this team. Although maybe remains a command in the defense. That's why we have her there. Chemaka Nadozie in the goal. Very brilliant. Was instrumental for Nigeria's progress in the World Cup.
Aren't you a bit surprised? And Monday Gift is not starting.
Well, she's going to be the joker. She's going to be the game changer. So you don't want to bring her up right now. I think the coach is trying to understand, master how she's going to be using her while she gradually phases out the other forwards in the team. I mean, you don't want to bring her in for one game of magic and then have the whole thing turned down.
I remember talking to the South African coach and she's complained about the humidity here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. You think maybe this will be a big disadvantage for the South Africans?
Well, definitely not. I believe that somehow the weather is not so bad at this point. As the game progresses, yes, it's going to get a bit more difficult for them. But I mean, they're professionals playing different parts of the world, so they should be able to manage this.
All right, first game against Mali. The first 45 minutes, the Super Falcons, not very impressive. The likes of Desire Paranozie didn't do particularly well. Of course, Azizat as well, apart from the assist. really wasn't such a good game. We are hoping that they're able to bring their A game right from the very blast of the first whistle.
All right, for Asisat on her day, she can be very swift, and I think maybe this is going to be one of those days. She's gotten a challenge somehow, because a lot of people are now talking about, the young girl Monday gift, so she would want to be back in reckoning. We're expecting to see her bring the A game. For Desire, I think she brings more than what you want to see in the team, and that's why the coaches over time continue to have her in the team. Even the former coach, yes, a lot of people complain that we're not seeing those flashes, but she played almost all the games in the World Cup. And right now we have the new coach also continuing, so somehow it tells you that she brings more than the passes, being at the spot, scoring the goals that you want to see.
All right, South Africa also played the first game here at the MJA, and against Ghana, my goodness, from the very first blast of the whistle, the South Africans just completely showed what they're all about and their intention as far as the ABC is concerned. Question is, this surface is absolutely fantastic here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, and it makes for good football. They play very fast. They're thinking on their feet as well, and we're going to see that and a lot more when they do take to the pitch.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, today is also going to be another first game, and like you said, when you talked about Morocco being the standout team, I told you it's basically from where they're coming from, because South Africa continues to impress wherever they go, and very soon Nigeria is the command, but they might be that country that would challenge Nigeria and probably take away the AFCON, which have happened to be our birthright over the years, but they have to start from the Aisha Buhari Cup, hoping that they play a good game today, as you've suggested.
If there's any game at all that would attract a lot of attention and the kind of crowd, it would be this one. It would be this particular game, Nigeria against South Africa, and the people have turned out in large numbers, and it's really exciting. You can feel the vibe right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena as we take a look at the supports as well, coming from the supporters club. Now, Jane, as far as prediction is concerned, I'm going to put you on the spot and try not to be sentimental. What's your prediction for this one?
You always do this, Charles, and I'm not good, but I think it's 1-1.
1-1. That doesn't favor the Super Falcons.
Well, you said I should take sentiments away.
Okay.
I just did that.
Okay. All right, there you go. That's her prediction for the game. 1-1 after 90 minutes. Let's take you to our team of commentators. It's Ralph, Chidozie George, and Saul Chappelle.
A very good afternoon and welcome to the city of Lagos. It's a beautiful time out we're going to have here, and this rather interesting matchup of two teams that know each other inside out when it comes to African women's football. It's a battle between the top-ranked African team, Nigeria #1, and the third-ranked South Africa #3. And so it is the setting of the Aisha Buhari Cup, or the last day of action here.
Indeed, it has been a movable
And just about now, I bring on my co-commentator, Saul Chappelle. Saul, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. It is indeed a movable feast, Ralph. It has been a pleasure viewing this from the city of Lagos. The colors are lush and they are vast and diverse as is. We've seen the best of football from Nigerian women, Moroccan women, Malian women. Ghanaians have come to the fore finally. And of course, Cameroon will rue, their missteps as it stands. But I would say, what a way to end such a tourney on its maiden edition, Ralph.
It's a benediction, and so 8 goals are scored so far in the tournament, Aisha Buhari Cup. And this is a tournament that has brought a top 6 African women's football nations to Lagos, Nigeria. And we've seen a whole lot of actions. Started on the first day with Nigeria beating Mali by 2-0. Gift Monday, the girl that gifted Nigeria those 2 beautiful goals on a Wednesday afternoon.
I love how you turned that phrase, because that was a good way to kick off a tourney such as this. And as is, I will tell you, Late goals for a lot of them, but South Africa come to the fore, starting with the first goals in first half. So we never can tell. I expect a barrage of goals today.
Indeed, we'll be hoping to see goals today. Goals are what football sure made of. And so, as you say, this trophy has been brought out. This is the diadem that the two teams will be battling for. And surely a beautiful trophy. And by the time these two teams match out onto the pitch of the Mobolaji Johnson Arena here in Onikan, Lagos, Nigeria, this pitch, the grass on the pitch will surely suffer because two elephants of African women's football are about to clash.
Indeed, and the drummers are here to witness this all and bounce or pounce on the beats to make sure they dance indeed. I'm here, you're here, and the world is watching. We are ready.
Students have also come from different schools to be part of this match, and of course when they talk about women's football, are sure to get the girl child involved, and that's what Aisha Buhari Foundation and Future Assured program is all about, where the mascots are also here.
I can see Mr. Moruf, the NFF mascot, who has followed the Super Eagles through 2 different World Cups and at least 3 AFCONs or AFCONs already. That tells you that the support is palpable from the men to the women. The mascots, they just love Nigeria.
The trophy of the Aisha Buhari Cup right here on the pitch already. So the CAF anthem will usher the two teams onto the pitch. This is a match that is beyond friendly.
Indeed, it said it was beyond friendly. If you ask Honorable AB, the stalwart defender of the Super Falcons, if you ask Desiree Ellis, the coach of the Bayana, they will tell you this has the feeling of African Cup of Nations to it. And I can testify from the stadium here, it has that kind of energy, Ralph.
Players of the Super Falcons are marching onto the pitch. Action not too far away from now. Now the battle between the first and the third place teams in Africa, but the gap in African women's football have surely been closed by even the so-called minnows. No longer minnows.
No such thing as minnows. A friendly, yes, but very important to both teams bearing their country's colors.
And I will go to the national anthems. Beautiful, the anthem of Federal Republic of South Africa. Now it is turn of the anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Arise, O compatriots. Nigeria's national anthem gone by there. And so it's all set now. 42 teams, 11 selected players for either side to march onto the pitch and give us the action expected. Nigeria, just one change from the starting 11 that beats Mali by 1-0. Otu Regina Ibiang comes in to take the place of Okobi Ngozi, and that's the lone change for Nigeria. As you can see, the girl in just number 11, but all the same, you must be watching out for Asisat Oshoala, 4-time African footballer, women's footballer of the year, the captain of the side, Desire Obaranozie, also there, and you just have a whole lot going for the Nigerian Super Falcons. Nadozie Chiamaka, the goalkeeper, where today Sule Zuwaira is the center referee. She comes from Niger Republic, and Jaria also the assistant referee one, and Bio Bangana from Benin Republic, and of course the second assistant referee is Victorine Bahane from Cameroon. And let's take a look at the team sheet of the Banyana of South Africa, and they have made 2 changes to that starting 11 that trashed Ghana 3-0 on the opening day. And of course you've got Makubele Siseso coming in to, and of course Kadiate Melinda also coming in, and that's a squad. Gabriela Salgado, right there, she troubled Cameroon so much in the opening game. And of course, watch out for the girl, jersey number 11, Thembi Gatlana. And that girl, 2018 African Woman Footballer of the Year. But not forgetting that girl in jersey number 5, the lady in number 5, Van Vick Janine, 34 years of age, captain of the Banyana since 2013. She's still waxing very strong. And Nome AB, Nigeria's longest serving player on the pitch today. So she's come a long way, playing in almost all the continents, having played in Africa, Asia, and now playing her trade in Europe. So a whole lot expected that this man came in, and a whole lot has been happening to the Super Falcons. Randy Waldrum, the United States-born Nigerian Super Falcons coach, and he's been doing a lot since coming in. Nigeria has been very busy. The Super Falcons are busier than the South Africans, but nevertheless this girl will surely trouble Nigerians. That's the camaraderie. They know themselves from the Spanish league. Desire Obaranozie and Oshoala, beg your pardon, and of course Gatlana. Desire Ellis is the coach of the South Africans, and she says that to gain anything in this match, they will have to be on top of their game to contend with Nigeria, the top-ranked African side. Just said that they got more footages of Nigeria in different games, and they've been watching all that just to decode whatever then the Nigerians will come up with, any trick they will come up with in this match. Nigeria to get the proceedings on the way here in Lagos. Got Desire Baranozie right there with the ball set to get the action on the way. Nigeria against South Africa in women's football. It doesn't come bigger than this when it comes to rivalry in women's football in the continent of Africa. Nigeria against South Africa. Action on the way right here at the MJ Arena in Lagos, Nigeria.
Already you are seeing the mindsets of both coaches as it stands right there. Youth over experience when it comes to the midfield and the forwards when it comes to Nigeria. While on the other end, with the ladies wearing golden yellow, the Bayana, you can see Desiree Ellis going with the mindset of youth again, especially when you consider the fact that Melinda comes in to replace Olweni, doing well for the Mamelodi Sundowns, and of course Bambani, who takes over from Siseso. Or as you can see, youth for youth as it stands right there.
Indeed, and so we're expecting a whole lot of fireworks in this matchup between two sides that last met in 2018 at the African Competitive Football in 2018 at the African Women Champion Cup of Nations there in Ghana. And it was this girl that scored a goal that beat Nigeria in the opening group game. Gatlana, they won Nigeria 1-0 on that occasion, but Nigeria bounced back very well. And on the final day, Nigeria did have their revenge. And it was a goalless situation as regulation time, and Nigeria won over penalties 4-3. And that's how we've still got the Nigerians, they still got the bragging right.
Bragging rights indeed, but a new day with the option of a new result. Desire.
So it will come with Nigeria, and the assistant referee making sure that that ball is placed in the proper position for the corner kick to be taken. Obunna, she left foot, and the header comes in. Opportunity for Nigeria, not taken there. The South Africans were really finding it difficult to clear that ball, but finally Nigerian captain is down on the top.
You can see that air ball coming through from the set piece taking. Aerial to aerial from Oshola. And now on the floor. I would say it was a headbutt as is. And the young lady who plies her trade in Barcelona lies on the floor while Ralph Waldrom, he tries to give more instructions to Alozie, one of the brightest lights from the first game, from the first match against Mali, as it stands right there.
And it's all cacophony of sounds, and as many of the supporters club, the different factions have all converged in one area of the pitch, and of course dishing out great music.
You can see one of the star forwards for Nigeria, Desire Kwarano, is galvanizing the crowd like, give us more sounds, give us more sounds. Maybe just intimidate the South Africans, it seems.
Sure, Kellen Swartz won't be intimidated at all. Great steal coming from the Nigerian Kanu. At least call it steal in basketball. Call it steal here.
We can say a quick fitted tackle, you know.
Nigeria, long ball. That's picked up beautifully. Still in play. Finally, the South Africans can clear now. They clear their lines very well. Goes as far as the girl in green and white. Opportunity Nigeria. Very quick on the ball at the start of this first half. But here comes South Africa. Salgado sending it forward. Great defending from Kanu. South Africa, they come forward again. A straight ball opportunity for South Africa. It's an own goal. Nigeria's defender, Alozie Michelle Chidi, putting the ball into her own net under pressure. That ball was across, she wasn't placed properly, and then she just put the ball in her own net for the opening goal. She will rule this one, but the South Africans will celebrate, led by Swart, the goalkeeper. South Africa, they lead 1-0 here very early, just about 6 minutes into the game.
Desiree Lee still tweaking, the attacking-minded coach of South Africa. From the replay, you can see the quick movement of the ball, and you can see the quick collection and the bundling into the goalpost from Alozie. Oh, that dash was not an honorable dash from the girl who plies her trade in Houston dash. Not a way to crown herself in glory in this game. But it is 1-0 to the good of the Bayana. And we'll see how the Super Falcons come back from this as it stands.
A goal by Alozie gives South Africa 1-0 up. And that's exactly what they will fancy. As this game, South Africa leading Nigeria by a lone goal here in Lagos, Nigeria.
Ralph, I would say the key thing for this game when it comes to South Africa is the quick play they have, the ability to make quick transitions and make the pace of the game really fast.
Surely that counter-attacking football was really, really fast for the South Africans. And that's how they go in the lead here. It is Nigeria, Obunna with a free kick from the near side. Players have converged on the 18-yard box. That has made it as 8 Nigerians or 7 Nigerian players inside that 18-yard box for the free kick to be taken. Obunna left foot in there, and of course it is great defending coming from Van Vick, captain of the side. Throwing Nigeria. Nigeria on the ball. The touch, a ball away. Should have always expected that counters, fast counter-attacking football. They say Nigeria being the busier of the two nations in 2021. Nigeria have played in 2 different tournaments. Played at the Turkish tournament and also in the United States Summer Series. Here comes Gatlana breaking from the left here. A chance for her to cross. Oh, great football, great turn. But then Nigeria comes back strongly, great defending. That time with Oshola coming back to help out. Waranozie. Onome Ebi. Changes her mind and changes direction of finding Oshola, captain of the side, 4-time African Player of the Year. Oshola beaten to it. She pushed the ball too strong. Ramalepe doing a good job.
Overcooked ball from Oshola right there, trying to match the South African pace for pace. At the same time, I would say, Mr. Ralph, that the South Africans seem to move from a static formation and shift to a more dynamic one, spreading to their flanks, trying to upset the defense line of the Nigerians using the legs of Motalu and of course Gatlana to find the trick through the Falcons' assist.
Great football play there by the South Africans. That ball searching for Shola from Otu Regina. Otu Regina, the lone change from the team that beat Mali 2-0. She plays for Minsk FC in Belarus. Swat. Sensible flying out. Great 1-2 from that part of the pitch, at that angle. And she's cutting in, and she cuts in beautifully. She crosses it again. That girl is causing trouble for the Nigerians. Gatlana, you never know where to find her. You find her on the left one time, and the other time you find her on the right.
Indeed, right you are, Ralph, because she has a free running role in this game from the left to the right, and we expect her in the next 5 minutes to move to the middle. That seems to be the strategy from this area. At least every other 5 minutes, it's a roving front line as is, trying to find the weak link. At this, I think it might just be Onomebi's flank, as is.
Still 1-0 for South Africa, the own goal from Alozie. South Africans, they come forward again. Magaya losing it. Oshola picks it for Nigeria.
Smart balling from Kanu right there. Plies our trade in a place that we know, Lincoln Pinks in Sweden. A place that has given us a lot of very, very good Nigerians when it comes to football. Morimadu actually plied our trade there at one time or the other, so you would know that that's a technically savvy side.
Of course, Morimadu The girl with the highest caps for any Nigerian woman. 101 caps for the Super Falcons. Retired now. One of the girls honored only last night, Tuesday, a Monday evening at the NFF Awards. Throw-in comes in, headed out. Into touch again. Throw-in, second time around, twice as much for Nigeria. In seconds. A long heave of feet. It's going to be cleared. The referee whistle goes at the referee of Sule Zoera, a lady from Niger Republic, FIFA badge.
Motalu feeling the physicality of the game already is the number 10, Motalu. I would say when you have conceded a goal so early in the midst of your own fans, that's a kind of pressure that the Super Falcons have not entertained for quite a while. It will be interesting to see how they tweak this up.
And it's more painful when it's an own goal. And that own goal will go to haunt the young girl, Alozie. But then she's going to put it behind her. Van Beek. Good torture from Makubele. Nigeria under control. Baranozie. Baranozie sends it to the middle. AB. Left footed in. No trouble at all for goalkeeper Swart Kerlin. Swart Kerlin of JVWFC. AB starting the attack once again for Nigeria. Bit of miscommunication for the Nigerians. Despite the fact that the South Africans have really come here with a style, just hoping to catch Nigeria on the counter-attack. Last time out we had Salgado as playing in the middle, but this time she plays wide. Magaya beat into it. Alozie, Ushola, meant for Baranozie. Keeps it in. Baranozie, opportunity to cross. Oh, Gatlana comes back very quick. She helps out in defense so well too.
Another reason why we are seeing the game settling down into a particular kind of pace. I think it's mid-level. I'll call it a mid-level pace because the strikers are doubling back to do the defensive work, to mop up. So by the time the balls are released, they are not yet in position, sacrificing the flair of attack for the pragmatism of defense as is, and waiting for that loss of concentration to take advantage of their opponent. So far so good. I would say that the Nigerians have not been able to make that link-up play in the 18 up front come true.
Alozie beat into it, dispossessed, and nice South Africa. Always starting the build up from the goalkeeper, Swart. A long ball from her. Ajira said Chikwelu Rita had a good chest but couldn't keep the ball. Rita Chikwelu misses the header. South Africa taking control. And it's sent Seko. Good ball, a good torture coming from Kadiate. Ramalepe couldn't get herself to kick the ball in, and so it's into touch for throwing going to Nigeria. Well drawn. Something worries him there.
Right you are. You can see the pensiveness on his bench. Again, the Super Falcons go, hoping that the power play from Desire would be enough to rattle the defense line in a relatively experienced in some level, or on some level, defense line of the Banyana. I am supposed to sing the Banyana.
The girls. I used to be Nigeria Super Falcons and Black Queens of Ghana as the biggest rivalry in African women's football, but now that has changed. The biggest rivalry is this one happening here another time.
Nicely done from Kanu.
Good passage of play too for Nigeria, but a loose ball it is, picked up by South Africa. Ramalepe to Gatlana. Gatlana dashes down the flank like a cheetah. Gatlana, great footwork. But this time Alozie just refuses to be beaten. Ramalepe.
Never mind the athleticism of Alozie there.
I think that's a battle that is building. Alozie against Gatlana. We'll see more of that.
Indeed, I'm loving it.
Oh, that's not defined, but that's going to be a penalty to South Africa. Nome AB seems to have handled the ball with her hands out. Let's take a look.
It's the hand
There you have it.
raised, coming through from the most experienced player on the pitch for the Super Falcons.
A chance for South Africa to make it number 2. And here he comes. Here it comes now. South Africa, number 2. Matlalo Linda sending Nigeria's goalkeeper the wrong way for South Africa's number 2. Nadozie Chiamaka was sent the wrong way, and South Africa lead by 2-0 here in Lagos. It was a beautifully taken penalty by Matlalo Linda after Nigeria's longest serving player so far. Nome AB handled the ball with her hands stretched out.
What a coolly taken penalty from the girl right there, Motalo. Played in several continents, and the number 10 for the Banyana has made our country proud. 2-0 to the good inside 20 minutes right here in the city of Lagos in the Aisha Buhari Cup. Not the way the Nigerians had planned it, but it doesn't matter what you plan off pitch. When you are back on pitch, it's the best man or woman that gets to do it and win.
Nigeria 0, South Africa 2. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That is the right score at the moment here in Lagos. South Africa beginning again. Ramalepe allows the ball to roll for throw into Nigeria. They won't mind.
They wouldn't mind at all. When you lead by 2-0, you can afford once in a while to let some balls go.
Baranozie being shielded, no chance at all to operate. She says has the ball, sends it forward. Rita Chikwelu picks it up. Now Nigeria. Oh, that was a dummy sword, but not bought by Van Beek. Nigeria opportunity comes. It's a goal for Nigeria. Offside against Baranozie, who had the ball in the net.
Indeed, it's offside according to the assistant referee, Biobangana Jara from Benin Republic. You can see the consternation coming from the bench of the Nigerians. Coach Randy Waldrum is bewildered. And Chiejine is gobsmacked, but she stands her ground. Then again, we go again.
It is what it is. That was a tight offside call, but nevertheless, we'll see. Was it a foul or on Van Beek or offside? Confusion, but what is saying, it wasn't a goal, overruled.
So the Nigerians in the Mobolaji Johnson Arena at the Aisha Buhari Cup they will still be discussing it. And Chejune and the Super Falcons bench, they are still discussing it.
There was a strong tackle on the South African captain, and that's why that goal didn't count. Nadozie, she must be shy now. She's been beaten twice. As the saying goes, once beaten, twice shy.
Right you are. Fool me once, shame on me. Oh, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Very strong tackle from the lady down on Oshola. No respect at all for the Nigerians, and that's what the South Africans have come here with. They do not want to go back beaten by Nigeria in any way. They want to go back as the victors. They lead by 2-0. Oshola, she's not tired surely, but that tackle on her was strong. This is the girl that scored the second goal, the penalty from the 12 yards. They put South Africa 2 up here in Lagos.
Motalu, hunger for more, on the maybe. Looking for a way to redemption. And you can see Alozie girding her loins as she knows and she has a lot to do to step up and maybe just cancel out that loss of concentration right there.
It's Nigeria. Chikwelu with a free kick, headed out. Good movement from Oparanozie.
It seems the good 2 goals have awakened the Falcon in the Falcons, because they get more aggressive on the other end of the pitch now, and then pushing with a very high line of defense as is. If you look back, it's only just the goalkeeper, and a quick counter can unman or undo whatever work that the Falcons are trying to do up pitch.
Corner kick, Rita Chikwelu set for it from the far side. They're going to come, the players have converged on that 18-yard box. Expect an in-swinger, here it comes, an in-swinger of course. That was almost going in. Untouched about then.
Such technique coming from the girl who plays from Madrid FC, fondly called Uncle Rita because of her calming nerves in the middle of the park. Swiftly taken, it was begging, that ball was begging for a glancing header right there, but there was no one who was able to rise to the occasion. Oshola rose but it didn't connect, and Swart can thank her blushes for another clean sheet held for the next few minutes.
The referee about to book someone. Kelly Swarth, the goalkeeper for South Africa, getting the first yellow card of this match. Great control from Obuna Glory. Leader that comes from Umea FC, or goes back on Umea AB. Nigeria starting afresh, the wrong balls, searching for Shola. Paranoze it was, didn't get up. Yes, Matlalo. Now South Africa can move Salgado on the ball.
I would say the contest between Gatlana and Alozie seems to be tampering down in the past few minutes, and rightly so. Why turn on the heat when you are up top inside the first 30 minutes, 2-0? But then again...
Yeah, look at that, the chase for the ball from Gatlana. Great football from South Africa. Gatlana has the ball. Lokes Hagel entirely defending. Takes the ball away. Matlalo from that angle. Matlalo will cut in. She's been doing that all night, all afternoon. Matlalo beat into it this time. Oshola, lady that won the Champions League with Barcelona. Alozie for Chikwelu. Searching for Obaranozie. Obaranozie beats her marker. She's got 3 on her. Under pressure, she just miskicked that ball.
Encouragement from the Nigerian bench. They want to see more of this. Lagos is not the place, even in a friendly, that you want to be lethargic on the up top. More balls like that, and the hold-up play from the number 9 can just get some fruit.
Kano beaten in the air. Gatlana, let's lose again. Gatlana on the run. Onomebi comes forward. Great defending from Onomebi. What a tackle from her. Gatlana, it's a hands full.
Commendation to Onomebi for coming through. We know she's not the fastest one in the park, but experience coming to the fore. That outstretched leg was just the difference, because if she missed that leg, that ball was going towards Chiamaka Nnadozie. A set piece to be taken by South Africa.
And I should be thinking of putting like 3 people on Gatlana. That girl is simply a cheetah. No problem this time for Nnadozie Chiamaka. So it keeps for Paris FC. Just rose through the ranks from the under 20 to the Super Falcons. Nnadozie. Janine Van Vick to the standing captain for today. It's quite interesting that Janine relinquished the captaincy in this match for Jane Refilo.
And you can understand why, if you've been following the Aisha Buhari Cup. We would let you know, as we said earlier, that Desiree Elisa said she wants to create more leaders on the park for the team. So she's been switching and shuffling captains from Janine to Refilio to Gatlana and to any other person on the pitch who steps up to the plate. And you could say Refilio is doing well as a captain today.
Good torch. But the ball, Kano. Kano still there. Got 2 ladies on her. Nigeria fluffs that opportunity once again. Desire Baranozie. She desires to put the ball in the net today, but not yet.
If wishes were us, his beggars would ride. Even in a friendly such as this.
Sidar Shola, Nigeria's captain, going to the, well, you can see it was a foul committed by her against Ramalepe.
Well, football is a contact sport after all. But yes, a yellow card to Aziza Toshola of Barcelona and Nigeria. The fans are looking with consternation and they are waiting to see if Nigeria can bounce back with at least a goal in the first half. But if Swat has anything to say about this, she would swat heavy opposition away like fly.
Oh, great football there. She's brought down for a free kick. Kanu with a great nimble foot. A great labor she was brought down that time. The referee going to her. It will be to the South African who made that tackle. The card here to be out. Well, no card. I wonder what she was, the note she was taken. Thought she was going to yellow card somebody.
Thought so too. Already setting a record on the cards in this tourney as is. The most yellow cards we've gotten inside the first half in the Aisha Buhari Cup has come in the finals.
Okay, yellow card it was for Makubele as Nigeria's free kick comes. It was a rising and rising, and of course it's been taken care of. It's Nigeria. We'll try to do something out of this one from Alozie. Alozie puts it into the box. It's Josan awful cross from Baranozie.
Every aspect of her game seems to be working, being in the right position at the right time. It's just that deft touch that she lacks so far so good, but something worrying for the fans as they discuss. Ralph, I believe I've been seeing Onome be a centre-back up front in the past 10 minutes more often than not.
Looks like she is not something out there worrying her about those up front, and so she decides to go up front, try to get the goal, put back a goal. Van Beek would allow that, a sensible flying forward. Alozie misses it. Salgado picks it up for South Africa. Matlalo, she's got Gatlana there, finds Gatlana, who has switched from left to right. Gatlana with the low cross. Gatlana plays for Atletico Madrid. Recently joined them in July from Aiba, where she scored 10 goals last season.
It seems she can do no wrong for that diminutive player. I believe she has about 20 goals out of 58 appearances for the Banyana. More to come. I feel like there's more to come.
You love the name.
It's like a song. I love African names. They're rhythmic and they have style and swag.
That might be another card. Magaya was brought down there. Another card to, this time going to Alozie.
Setting the record for the yellow cards we are as the game progresses. In this last game, Chinwe Mitchell Alozie with the yellow card from the Ustin Dash, dashing through with a yellow card. You see that physical contest from her, and you know that this game is not a friendly.
I think the Super Falcons, she just calmed down. This one won't be the goalkeeper, but that was nearly they say can't kill a bird. Kadiate took that one very well.
Very well indeed, and you can see Chiamaka Nnadozie to her near side. She was alert. A chest ball that dropped down almost to the part of Kadiate, and now they have an opportunity to convert.
Nigerian defense went to sleep, and let's see what they're gonna get out now. Opportunity, South Africa, can it drop in? Almost. The goalkeeper was right there. Goalkeeper Nnadozie, she won't be beaten this time from the standing captain, Jane Rafiloe, but it came from Van Beek, Janine. That was a great opportunistic one from Jane. You'll imagine whether it came from Jane or it came from Janine.
Jane to Janine is the double J's for me.
Corner kick comes now, and his swinger. Oh, the goalkeeper almost spilling it. But the referee spotted as the assistant referee's flag went up at the far side.
A sight of assurance is Nnadozie Chiamaka. Applied that trade from Rivers Angels, and now does it at the Paris FC. We know of her exploits during the World Cup in France. In fact, she was the reason why that touchline or that new goal line technology or rule was shifted and changed for goalkeepers.
Well, now see South Africa comes on, maybe takes care of that one. Goes as far as where Gatlana allows it to go into touch for throwing to South Africa. Ramalepe. Oh, beautiful one. Beating Oshola to it. Ramalepe. Left foot. Goalkeeper's ball.
But the time it's a move of a fist for them end to end, and they live for this kind of game, considering the fact that their own coach started when she was 15. She was in Abeokuta playing for tournaments just like this, so you can see why they live for events like this where they can turn on the style and do what they do best.
Ramalepe doing another great job on Oshola. Great dribble from her. She's been doing that almost all the young girl. They've got some beautiful football here. The Banyana dominating Nigeria. Odome Ebi to Rita Chikwelu beats Amaka, sends a long one, searching for Shola. Shola couldn't keep it. Ramalepe doing a good job on her. Baranozie dispossessed. Oh, beautiful from the South Africans again. Matlalo on the ball. Gatlana gets Magaya to Ramalepe. And now they're beginning to enjoy everything. Linda gives the ball away. Nigeria on the break. Brought down there. Referee says play on. It was a good one from Van Beek against Kanu Uchenna.
Even our bench, they clap in appreciation of experienced defending right there. It's the best of African football for the women on display right here, I tell you.
You must take a look at that one again.
It's the shimmer and the timely placed leg for that tackle. She was cool, she was calm, she was collected, and indeed she collected that ball like from a baby, cookies from a baby.
Great defending from the old girl of African women's football. Still going strong. 172 caps today for her and counting for Janine Van Beek.
Pragmatic defending coming from the young girl, number 13 from the South Africans, Mbanani, making her debut in this tournament. She plies her trade as a defensive forward, if you want to call that, for Mamelodi Sundowns. She can drive forward, and of course she does the defensive work out back.
Cross comes in, taken care of by Janine Van Beek. Ball sent further out. Magaya. Nigeria can attack. 1-2 wasn't going to work. Great football from Matlalo. Matlalo picks it up again. Janine Van Beek. She can fall and still keep possession for South Africa. Slow build up, but then they're going to end it on a quick pace. Banyana leading 2-0 and in control. Salgado plays from the wing today.
Having a conversation with some of Africa's best coaches and coaching minds when it comes to the women's football, they will tell you, even as Joy Bokiri walks away, that the only way to get through the South Africans is to plug on that defense and hamper on the flanks where, you know, Janine is. But Nigeria, they can't do that because they're still on defensive duty, full-time duty.
Full-time duty. They need to take care of this job. Salgado's cross headed away, and the left-footed shot coming from Gatlana, going wayward. This time, a rare one.
Rare one indeed. But they're turning on the style. And you know, when they fancy their chances to shoot out of range, you never can tell. 2018, 2017, we saw long-range shots coming in from players like Motlalo, and of course Tembi. So maybe they want to get back into that kind of ball playing.
Janine sends it forward. Salgado chasing it. It's been all action. Last match of the Aisha Buhari Cup here in Lagos, Nigeria. South Africa and the lead here. 40 minutes gone by. Throwing South Africa.
So far so good. On the right side of the pitch, it has been all South Africa. And the girl who in the first game, Motlalo, didn't get the opportunity to strut her stuff, has been running ragged with filthy dribbles and passes on the Falcons as is. In fact, in local parlance, they'll say she don't get respect.
Salgado said through. It's going to be cleared there. Surely the clearance wasn't what she wrote.
That's a bundling. That's not a clearance. That's like bundling it forward. Anywhere benefits.
It's coming from Okiri.
Bona Gloria Kumbo, who plies her trade in another Swedish club, UMEA. Interestingly, there are two Ogbonas on pitch today, one from Edo Queens, the only local side player on the turf right now from the Nigerian Women's Football League. So far, her debut has not gone the way she expected, but still experience counts.
A long ball taken care of by Janine Van Beek. Matlalo in the middle. She's all over the pitch, Matlalo. You'll be thinking there are two Matlalos on the pitch, but it's only one. She's everywhere. A loose ball picked up by Alozie Michel. The girl from Houston Dash. She can down dash into the cross that comes in. A free header, not properly directed there. That was poor from Obaranozie. She was there in a world of her own. But then the turn wasn't quite good enough, and then the header not properly directed from Alozie.
You can see that cut through. She dashed into that 18 box, and I tell you, it was not flicked right. I will tell you that the girl who plies her trade in Dijon, and she will rue the chance to put her country at least on par, or halfly on par, if that's a word, with the South Africans.
South Africa through Salgado, dashing forward. And she left forward Salgado. Salgado's shot was smoothed there by the goalkeeper Nat Dozier.
Salgado finding some rhythm in the final minutes of the first half.
First half, ball picked up by Bokiri Joy. To Regina, searching for Baranozie. Ramalepe takes care of that one. Opportunity for South Africa for number 3. The opportunity is wasted, but is still keeping it. And Gatlana twisting and turning, takes the shot. Clearance comes from Alozie. Beautiful football, Matlalo picks it up from Ramalepe. Great football by South Africa. Gatlana with space to operate. Gatlana beats her marker. Gatlana! Oh! Almost there, it's 3. Salgado!
What beautiful football we witnessed right there from the South Africans. Banyana. You can see the bench. They appreciate what the girls have done. The captain, she gives herself a high five. Magaya, Janine Van Beek, Kadiate. You can see how much they love this. They huddle in as the Nigerians hold their head in despair. They bundled into themselves. But you can see the South Africans, they are in delight.
South Africa, you saw the Federation President Danny Jordan in the crowd celebrating Gabriela Salgado with South Africa's number 3. It was a well-worked goal. It was a team goal. And just take a look at that. Gatlana got the ball, twisting, turning, beats the marker beautifully. And of course, the loose ball comes. How many Nigerian defenders are in that box? So many of them, they could not keep 3 South Africans quiet. Salgado with the last header into the net. 3 for South Africa.
6 Nigerians in the 18, and 1 South African runs through into the box, positionally aware, eager and hungry, and not showing any wear and tear. Her name is Salgado, and she has the rhythm, she has the flair, and she has put her country 3-0 to the good. 45 minutes on the clock plus extra time. Rough, there will be goals on.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time added on here as South Africa lead Nigeria by 3-0. Salgado Matlalo Alozie's own goal. At a moment from now, we're going to see the end of the first half here. A first half that South Africa has totally decimated Nigeria. Super Falcons. The Falcons have been brought down to earth. The Falcons' wings have been clipped here in Lagos.
Annihilated, abrogated, and I tell you, they have nothing to strut their stuff about, the Falcons. Initial Gragra cannot work with this Banyana. You have to put the ball down, you have to match them bit for bit, intensity for intensity. But for girls that play their ball and also have an high-intensity training center, how do you do that, Nigerians?
They have their game plan. They have executed that game plan all through the first 45 minutes of the match. Matt Lalo scored the second goal for South Africa through a penalty. This girl, Swart, been busy also thwarting everything that Nigerians threw at him. Salgado's third goal has put Nigeria to the sword here in Lagos at the end of the first 45 minutes. This girl tried her best. Kanu Chenna cursed. She scored the own goal that gave that South Africa the very first of the afternoon. And the South Africans, excitement all through the cities of South Africa, from Joburg to Soweto to Port Elizabeth, and of course Cape Town. South Africa here in Lagos leading Nigeria by 3-0.
I realized very young that I was different. My friends tried to enroll me in school.
And the headmaster said,
songs for you right now. I read somewhere that King Sunny Ade had stated that he heard a piece of music and knew immediately that it was my sound.
Yes, sir,
I'm sure
yes,
you're
Charles.
shocked. I'm sure you're shell-shocked.
Everybody in the arena is shocked. The game is not over until it's over, Charles, but I just hope the guys can pick the bits and pieces together. But I think the good thing here is it's been tagged friendly game, international friendlies. That's my only consolation. But I think those two first goals were quite unfortunate goals, you know. But we expected the guys to rise up from that, because that would bring you, you have to now show what you can when you're 1 or 2-0 down. You can never rule that out in football, but the ability to come back when you're down matters a lot. I hope the coach will speak to them now, and then make sure when they come back, we'll see a better performance.
How can they come back from this one, Augustine? Because the likes of Oshuala, Desire, Rita Chikwelu, they're not playing well, to be honest.
That's why I said it is tagged Aisha Buhari's international friendly. So it's an opportunity now for the coach and of course the entire Nigerians, especially the football stakeholders, to start looking inwards. But we cannot wipe these guys out completely. It's impossible. It has to be a gradual process. Like you see, 3-0 down, first half, no doubt, Charles. But I think also the score line doesn't really reflect the performance. Bayana guys are faster, probably younger, but let's see what happens at the end of the year.
There's a lot more to expect in the second 45 minutes, but just in case you missed out on all of the action in the first 45 minutes, a recap. And guys, the results are not reversed. It's Banyana leading by 3-0.
And you can see the fans are totally dismayed, totally in shock. They just can't believe what they are seeing here today. The first half had a Gatlana all the way, worked this goal very well, and of course Nigeria's own Alozie, under that pressure, tucked the ball into her own net for the opening goal for South Africa. The bench celebrated it so much. Desiree Ellis was excited. Take another look at that. Nigeria's defense, first of all, Alozie could have just kicked that ball out. She didn't do that. She just came back to tuck the ball into the net. And for the first goal for South Africa, an own goal. And this time, Onome Ebi committing this penalty. It was just unbelievable. Should have known when to put her hands down. South Africa, second goal tucked in from 12 yards by Matt Lalo. And it is a beautiful goal scored by that roving number 10 for South Africa, Matlalo Linda, who plays for Djurgårdens FC in Sweden. And the third came right there for the South Africans. Again, a great work done by who else but Gatlana. And of course, at the end, Kadiate Melinda could have put it in. She didn't, but then it came a free header for Salgado to put it in, even with 6 Super Falcons right there. 3 South Africans mesmerized them. Salgado, of course, doing a very, very great job in giving South Africa the third goal in the first 45 minutes of the half. 3-0 scoreline first half, and 1 goal attempt for Nigeria only all through the half. 4 by South Africa, all the 4 on target, and 3 ended for the goals. And of course, it is fouls committed. South Africa committed 8 and Nigeria 6. Take a look at the possession, 50% for Nigeria, 50-50 in possession. For South Africa, they shaved it by 3 goals. And of course, 66% of the action was seen in the middle. And of course, 11% on the side of the South Africans. And 23 on Nigeria's half. A little wonder the South Africans are leading by 3-0.
What's the difference between regular data and MTN data? I'll show you. With regular data,
Welcome back to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena here in the city of Lagos. And it is the second half about to get underway. The first half was simply a great game of football for the two sides, but it is South Africa, and you can see outside of Shola, they just can't understand what's happening. Nigeria down 0-3 here in Lagos. I'm going to see a lot of changes for the Nigerian side. First to go out is Kanu. And in comes a Monday Gift. Many would have expected a Monday Gift should have started the game. Scorer of Nigeria set 2 goals against Mali. More changes are to come. 3 other Nigerians, and it looks on the faces of these Nigerian fans surely tells a story of a team that is lacking in everything. A team that is down 3-0. Ikechukwu comes in for Nigeria. Vivian Ikechukwu, who plays for Rivers Angels. So 2 ladies are playing in the NWFL have come in. And more substitutions will come for Nigeria. The fans are still drumming, nevertheless. And of course, that must be contrary to these South Africans who are having a great time here in Lagos, enjoying every bit of it. Banyana leading the Super Falcons with 3-0. Unbelievable scoreline. Frances Jane joins me on commentary.
Good afternoon, Ralph, and of course I'm sure you've enjoyed the first half of action here today.
Great football, that's what you enjoy when you are on commentary. You want to see great football being dished out, and that's exactly what the first half brought for us.
And definitely doesn't come as a surprise to a lot of people, the fact that South Africa is leading by 3 goals. They have been building this team, and it's almost, people are anticipating when are they going to come and take over. It looks like the other champions are beginning to dawn.
Second half underway. And in South Africa, starting where they left off in the first half. Nigeria's goalkeeper Nadozie first to have a feel of the ball from the center circle. They just walked it straight down. No problem for Nigeria. Down 3-0 from the first 45 minutes. Shola on the ball. Gets a desire by Nadozie, who desires to go forward and put the ball in the net. But that's a wish, as it is at the moment. Baranozie still holding. Great hold-up play from her. A ball sent forward, but then goalkeeper smothers that one. That ball that came from Ubunna Glory.
Well, I think Swat did right there, coming out, stepping out when she did too, and also reacting the way she did. She to pick up the ball.
The cross comes in for Nigeria. Opportunity. It's Nigeria pulling back one. Great goal for Nigeria. And it is one that has come from a substitute, Ikechukwu Vivian, who plays for Rivers Angels. There were 3 Nigerians there. One South Africa could not clear, and it ended to the foot of Ikechukwu Vivian, the substitute that has pulled back 1 goal for Nigeria.
Well, of course, this is the reaction that a lot of Nigerians have been waiting for, to see the stadium celebration from the fans here. And I think the coach had actually worked so much, had very impressive pre-seasons for the Super Falcons. It was a bit of surprise the way they started, and you could see also that the Rivers Angels, the player from Rivers Angels, Obianuju Ikechukwu, who very soon will be representing Nigeria in the CAF Champions League, have quality. Gift Monday in the first game for Nigeria, and today we have another Rivers Angels player doing this. And look at the action, look at how she stepped forward. Swat missed that ball, and she was just there ready. A delivery also from Gift Monday.
So she tells the fans to rally behind them. pulled back 1 goal early in the half, and that's good for them if they can come out and get more. But the South Africans, the way they are going, Jane brought down in the middle, standing captain for the South Africans, just as coach Desiree Ellis did say they're going to build up more leaders in the Banyana. That's exactly what they are doing. Was sent forward by Tiseso. Putting onto the ball greatly. It's Matlalo. Tiseso. Shola gets involved.
Well, from what we've seen so far, the reaction from the Nigerian side, one would also expect that Asisat Oshola will step a bit more forward in the second half.
Expecting to see her take the game. Swana, who has all the accolades, all the trophies, Champions League winner in Europe. Oh, great turn and great shot. Number AB away from her. Salgado gets it for South Africa. Lucas Matlalo. Back to her. Opportunity to cross. Salgado. Oh, 1-2. That was not properly done by Matlalo this time around.
Well, she has a goal to her name. She scored the second goal for the South Africans through a penalty, and she's hoping to extend that lead, especially as it seems the Super Falcons have suddenly awakened and would live up to expectation maybe in this game. Too early to call, Ralph.
Too early to call, but then the South Africans are really, they won't give any Nigeria breathing space as they run down the flank again. Opportunity to cross. Good one touch from her, and she lifts it for her girl. Opportunities to dance into the box, not coming this time around. They get a corner kick. Quickly taken. Salgado, left foot, opportunity. Van Beek. Oh, that's almost there. That was a good forward. It's still there. Ding dong affair there. Well, it's finally Nigeria can clear.
Lucky the Super Falcons didn't push this one back into the net like the first goal happened. And look at that cross. Chiamaka Nnadozie remained in his spot, but then moved to grab the ball, couldn't hold on to it, lost it. Could have actually been a fourth here, Ralph.
Exactly. Kekadiate was right there. Wanted to get it on a stylish style, make it a stylish one, but it wasn't to be. Couldn't beat Nigeria's goalkeeper that time. You have a Van Beek going forward to take the last shot that time. Really good. Searching for 9th goal of her career. 172 caps for Banyana. Baranozie. Onome AB. Has Obunda on the near side. Ignores her. Goes to the other side. The touch from Nigeria. The cross comes in. Away by Ramalepe. Gatlana couldn't go past Onome AB, the veteran. Nigeria's a goal scorer. Kechuku Vivian putting the ball, screen it into touch for throwing to South Africa. Ramalepe with the throw for South Africa. That girl is simply awesome. Ramalepe Leboang plays for Dynamo Minsk in Belarus. Poor control. That was from Nigeria's defender. Shola's header, beating Van Beek. The ball straight into touch.
Well, this is where we expected her to be in the second half, where the action is. She was dropping too deep, and good to see her joining Desire Paranozie and Uche Nakano in the attack this time around, Rock.
Rufilo, Jane, Ramalepe. Ramalepe couldn't beat the Nigerian. Who gets the ball and moving forward. A chance to shoot. Beer! What a goal! This is awesome. What goal! Exactly what she wrote. This is simply sensational goal from a second goal for the substitute. And this is really, really good. Nigeria getting the second goal. Ikechukwu Vivian, super sober, you will say. The Rivers Angels girl is really on fire here. Great goal from her, pulling back 2 for Nigeria.
Wow, what a substitution we have here. Ikechukwu Sunday giving the Nigerians a reason to celebrate. Look at how she made that run and didn't even look at passing it. Saw the spot, picked it, and swiftly delivered a classic strike to beat Swat in goal.
Now the Super Falcons, 2 goals pulled back. South Africa stung, and they are coming back, trying to work something out and see what they can get. Got to stop the scoreline from going further. What it is at the moment: Nigeria 2, South Africa 3. 2 quick goals for Nigeria. And it's turning out to be a game of 2 halves. Nigeria already in command of the second half. South Africa had the first half under their control. Magaya commits, of course, wins a free kick for South Africa to be taken by Ramalepe. Nadozie ready for this free kick that will come from Ramalepe. Right foot, no problem for goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie of Paris FC, where she plays her club football.
Well, Chiamaka has better learned how to hold on to her ball. Dropping it in the 18-yard box, especially with the opponent near her, could be more dangerous for the Super Falcons in this game.
When you have the goalkeeper sending out such a long ball out, that's what you used to see back in the days. These days the teams start playing, started the build-up from the defense. Nigeria's style seems to be working out now. They came out with a different style of play in the second half, catching the South Africans napping once again. But this time, flag goes up. Flag of assistant referee Victorine Bahane, the Cameroonian. And so for dissent, Paranozie has received a needless yellow card.
Well, the player with a temper.
Nigeria's third yellow card in the game. Going to Desire Paranozie. Did well in keeping that ball in. The first game for Nigeria, it was a home girl. Gift Monday scored twice to give Nigeria the match. And for the second Nigerian game, it is a home girl, Ikechukwu Vivian, that has scored a brace. Let's see if she can get a hat trick. That's the game I'm talking about, beating to the ball that time.
Well, this is a brace tournament for her. Whatever happens, she would be the highest goal scorer in this tournament.
She's at par with
Gift
at the moment. South Africa, substitution to come for them. free kick comes and goes strays across the byline for a goal kick to Nigeria. Still a long way to go in the match. Baranoje, sliding tackle from Van Beek. Maybe. Oh, the referee asked the South African to get up. Thought it would have been a foul. This one, Baranoje picks it up. Oh, that was a wrong pass from Baranoje. Was meant for the captain Oshola. And that would have been a good opportunity for Nigeria to level things up here. But then the communication between Baranoje and Oshola wasn't there at all.
I mean, I think she probably would have brought up her face. It was very obvious Asisat was behind her, and there were two defenders of South Africa in front of her. So there was no way Asisat would have gotten to that ball, within that space of time. So a better communication or better ball control would have done us good right in that box.
That was a very strong battle won there by Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu again on the ball. This girl plays good football. Hot chase for the ball down the flank. Clearance from Ramalepe takes it away for South Africa. Nigeria coming forward again. This time a long ball and searching for Gloria Lozier. Couldn't get to that ball. It was just too strong for her. Beg your pardon. That was Monday. It was tempo of the game dropping a little bit. Taken quickly. That touch wasn't good enough. Ended to Jane, foot of Jane Rafilo, captain of South Africa today. Chance to clear for South Africa. Gatlana beat into it. Opportunity, good shot, and good defending too. Good goalkeeping, I should say. It was a great shot that came from the Nigerian Obonna, Glory Akumbu.
Well, of course, look at how she managed to take that ball from Katlana, and you would think that she probably would slow it down, but she saw the opportunity, picked her spot, but very lucky for Swart to have actually punched that one to safety.
And she is going to take that corner kick at Gloria Bunna. That came from nearly 30 yards away. It was a great shot and great goalkeeping too. She's going to left foot at this corner kick, an in-swinger likely to be for Bunna Glory. She plays for Umea. The corner kick comes. Onome Ebi not heading the right way. Bunna crosses in again. It's going to drop in. Drops into the hands of goalkeeper Swart.
Well, that was a safe one. We saw, for Nigeria's Ihuoma Onyebuchi. Better not to let the ball disturb the defense of the Nigerian side, as most of the players were still returning from the corner kick.
Free kick to Banyana. To be taken by Jadine Van Beek. Janine Loke Sagado to Mutele. Gatlana. This time, no way forward for Gatlana. She started to make a pass.
And from what we're seeing in this game, it's very obvious that the bench of the Nigerian team were very angry in the first half. Walking into the tunnel, you could hear the goalkeeper, the number one goalkeeper, Tochukwu, actually cheering them up and saying we could still draw or win this game. And now we're seeing that, and it's looking like a possibility.
Still one goal to level up, and we'll see if that's going to be possible. It's the Aisha Buhari Cup. The Aisha Buhari Cup aims to raise awareness with challenges faced by women in Africa as well as the rest of the world. And the foundation got the Future Assured program. Buna winning, giving away the throw to the South Africans.
The Maya player was very careful with that slide to ensure that it was just a throwing for the South Africans and maybe not a foul on her.
Chiseto has taken that throw for South Africa, the Bayana. Opportunity to cross. Oh, a good one coming from Van Beek. Ikechukwu. You can see Ikechukwu asking for the ball. So a new star is born in the Super Falcons. On a match day like this one against this Bayana of South Africa.
And if you look at it from the match day one, we could say new stars are born.
They had a gift Monday on the first day, and today Ikechukwu Vivian, Randy Wardrum sweating on the bench of Nigeria. You sure know why. It's not easy when you go down to South Africa in a rivalry that is really coming up in African football, or it's really coming up in African women's football. And you sure know why.
Well, it's good for the Super Falcons to also know that gone are the days when you sleep and wake up and play South Africa and get a victory. They probably started off the first half sleeping, and now they've realized that the South Africans are actually through opponents.
They were simply overwhelmed in that first 45 minutes. The Super Falcons got their wings clipped. They returned in the second half and doing very well. This is an opportunity to see if they goes. Ikechukwu missed that header. Corner for Nigeria. Corner for Nigeria. 65 minutes and 66 minutes into the game. Nigeria's corner kick. So will be taken there by Bunna Glory. Bunna Glory surely going to make it and then swinger. Here he comes, swings in. Bunna Glory is a corner kick. Goalkeeper had a touch to it, and so it's Nigeria's second corner kick.
Well, just as he said, he was an in-swinger, but this time around, although he wasn't directly on target, but Swart touched it, and that's why we have to take another corner kick again.
Corner kick at this time to come from the left. Bunna is still. Here it comes, Bunna's corner kick. Nigeria, Matlalo missing it, or maybe spears it. Mudali takes it up, and Van Beek sent it away. Salgado beats Amaka. Salgado puts it on the run. Salgado, but the Nigerian defender comes back and recovers very well. Here comes Nigeria. They're attacking for it. Ball put there forward, meant for Ikechukwu. Big battle with Van Beek. Van Beek won it expectedly.
And of course, it's the second substitution for South Africa. We have Makabane Mamelo coming in this time around, taking the place of Hilda Magaya.
Hilda Magaya, a day is complete in this match. No goal for her today. Magaya scored one of the goals in the game against South Africa. The Nigerian player down on the top, and the South Africans are using the opportunity to make a plan.
Well, Janine might be the captain on the day, but or rather Jane might be the captain for today, but Janine still has the respect of the team, and that's why you also see her talking to them. It would be a very good victory for the South Africans. It would help their confidence, and that's why she wants to see if they can outsee the 3-2 as it is right now.
Surely, and the fans are even beckoning on them. See us, we are here. No shaking. As they say in local parlance here, we got your back. Still lead by 3 goals to 2. Nigeria pulling back 2 in the second half after a 3-0 first half. Randy Waldrum did well with a pep talk at the end of the first half in the locker room. The girls came back strongly. Here is Mudale to Matlalo. Matlalo locating Refilo. Refilo searching for Salgado. Salgado beat into it. Clearance from Mbane. Mbane again. Big clearance. It's kept in greatly. She's looking out to see if there are assists coming for her. There was just a lone figure of Nigeria and the 18-yard box that Desire Baranozie throwing Nigeria. Taking quickly a long heave of feet away by the South African Mbane. Clearance takes it out. South Africans have decided to mark every Nigerian, do not give anyone any breathing space. Nigeria's substitution prepared. Okobi will come in. Not yet.
Well, from what is happening in the midfield and looking at how docile Joy Bukiri have been in the midfield, it might be possibly the person that Waldron will be taking out for Okobi in that midfield.
Riseto Makubele could not hold that ball. A pass from Van Beek. The substitution has come. Sonia Okobi taking the place of O2. Maybe. Atlanta just chasing the ball everywhere. Wherever you put the ball, she chases it. Winchester coming. Out for South Africa. Mudale picks it up. Baranozie comes in for Nigeria. Gets involved. The ball into touch now.
Well, I believe she wanted to shade there and actually have the South Africans fall into her trap and take the ball out, but that didn't happen.
Matlalo on the ball for South Africa. To Van Beek. Van Beek with a long ball. Nome Ebi away from her. Matlalo heads it down. Clarence takes it into the South African half. Matlalo comes in again, but then foul against Janine Van Beek on Desire Paranozie. Desire Paranozie was also a captain of the Super Falcons. Free kick to Nigeria. Wunna sends it in. Way by the South African captain. Foul for high boots that time. Mudali, the substitute.
And that wasn't a very good challenge there we saw against Mobolaji.
Through Nigeria, Okobi to Obunna. Okobi gets the return from Obunna. Okobi left foot, didn't pick out anyone for Nigeria. Mudali bit into the ball. Opportunity beckoning for Nigeria. Oh, great defending for Nigeria. Still, that one from Desire Paranozie too early. She should have just controlled the ball. Maybe anxiousness on the part of Paranozie have been her bane today, and of course Asisa Oshola has been completely away from the ball. No supplies of Nigeria coming forward again. The cross comes. Goalkeeper thwarts that one.
Well, it's you actually notice something really important there. Desire Paranozie and Asisa Oshola will have to combine better, communicate better for Nigeria to do better in this game.
And I'm wondering why they are not doing that. They've been playing together for so long for the Super Falcons, but yet they find it difficult to communicate properly. Around 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes now of regulation time to play. And this is Nigeria, the way we got that goal back, the Nigerians.
Ikechukwu, the girl that had brought Nigeria back into this game, hopefully they could completely come back. And look at that shot, look at that run, look at how she made that solo run, picked a spot and swiftly delivered, beating Swart in goal. She jumped high, but of course not high enough to stop the lady. And that celebration, that dance, that excitement. And she's still not happy. She wants to do more in this game.
It just looks like the Super Falcons are having a great time and great substitutions. Against Mali, it was Gift Monday. The substitute came in, became the super sub. And now, today, we are seeing Ikechukwu now a super sub also, scoring a brace just like Gift did the other time.
And it's also sad that, the people who have been on the game from the blast of the whistle are not looking as promising as even the substitute. You talk about the fact that Gift Monday gave her the assist for the second goal, and they still look more threatening than Asisat and Desire during this game.
Matt Lalo that time with South Africa's second. And she gets more instructions from Desiree Ellis.
Ellis looks like she doesn't know what hit her. But Waldron looks like he's convinced with what the players are exhibiting from what he told them in the dressing room during the halftime.
And they were well, they've done well since, of course, I hid into whatever he told them in the dressing room to come out and, of course, start the second half very well. But he saw how Gatlana nearly scored a goal, but then it wasn't to be. At the end, it was Salgado that was at the end of the ball.
Goal match.
Africa's third.
Goal match scramble, not really a good thing for Nigerians. Hardly know how to defend such. We saw them concede the first goal, an own goal in the first half.
Action resumes with Nigeria. South Africans marking everything now. Loose ball. Onome Ebi picks it up. Finds Obunna. Obunna left foot in the middle. Paranozie. Paranozie can go. Expected her to go back, but started to go forward, and there was no way forward. Salgado pushed away on the ball by Ikechukwu. Vivian.
Well, Ikechukwu doing very good scoring and also defending well, stopped Salgado there, roughly winning a foul for the South Africans.
Time running out on the Super Falcons. Give about 10 minutes. And the stoppage time left in the game. Still need to put back one more goal to send the match into extra time or penalty shootout. But if there wouldn't be any, if it ends in a draw, the South Africans win. All they need is a draw to win the cup.
But that means you're still very convinced that the Nigerians stand a chance of getting a draw in this game. Or do you still see them pulling out one more goal before 90 minutes of action here?
Hopefully, if they can. But South Africa are in possession and doing very well in retaining it through Salgado, push down on the ball. Nigeria throwing. We come from the very far side. Paranozie could not go any further. Van Beek trying to pick out Gatlana. A good defending from Nigeria. And maybe it was doing very well. Nigeria still in control.
Well, you notice that so far in this game, I think the Nigerians have succeeded in making Gatlana blunt. You look at Obunna, Akudo, Esther from that wing, and also Onomedi. They haven't let her come so close to disturb Chiamaka Nnadozie.
Indeed, they've been able to cut her runs this time and, of course, mark her very well. I should have known that from the start of the match. The quality of the Atletico Madrid girl. The winner takes this trophy home. The Aisha Buhari Cup 2021 in edition. South Africa in possession. Dispossessed now by Sado Shuola. Obunna with the ball for Nigeria. Right foot searching for Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu runs. She got two girls on her. Ikechukwu couldn't get anything. A goal kick only. South Africa got a good plan to end the match.
Well, if they find ways to end Nigeria's advancement this way, I think they could end the match 3-2. But if they allow the Nigerians to penetrate one more time, it might just be a very sad way to end this tournament.
But still a great tournament nonetheless. Maybe for Nigeria. Obunna. About 6 minutes and the South Africans are moving Gatlana there. Gatlana still good control from her first time offside against Gatlana.
Well, of course, we could see Bayo Bangana right there pointing and supporting Catalana's action, stopping her movement and calling it rightly an offside.
Nigeria through. Shola. Might just be looking like one of those years that Gatlana might pop up to win the African Player of the Women's Player of the Year. If she goes, it was almost the same way in 2018. There's the girl pushing it to Salgado. Salgado locates the girl. A chance for South Africa. She cuts in. This must be a penalty. Yes, it is. Penalty. South Africa. Chance for them to win it. Matlalo was brought down as she cut and tried to cut a second time. She was brought down. Her foot was taken away. And Nigeria committing a second penalty in this match.
Well, too sad to see that happen, for all that glory when they have done in this game, and to be the one guilty of this penalty foul against Matalalo. Very sad. Chiamaka Nadozie already looks scared. That back slide, she wanted to go for the ball, but too sad she couldn't go for the ball. And now we have the Nigerian fans. Well, they're definitely not happy about the outcome.
The defending first time was okay, but then to hold back the Matlalo and put her down with a slight touch of her leg, it wasn't quite what she wrote. And so the penalty will come for South Africa. It is there, goal number 4 for South Africa. Second time from the 12 yards, and great goal by South Africa. Comes from the Mamelo, it was the substitute. Makabane Mamelo with a South African goal, to the consternation of the Nigerian fans. What a great goal from South Africa from 12 yards to widen the lead. Nigeria 2, South Africa 4.
Well, too sad for the Nigerian supporters club. They were already cheering and happy and expected that Nigeria will completely come back, but definitely not a disappointment for the South Africans, who are here today to support the Banyana against the Super Falcons. And the Chiamaka Nadozie again didn't do so much to stop this penalty from Melinda.
That penalty beautifully taken there. Came from Makabane. Amelo for South Africa as a fourth. And the game might just be beyond the Super Falcons now. South Africa as a fourth. It's Nigeria 2, South Africa 4. Just a little bit over 2 minutes of regulation time to play. Bunna throws. Nigeria. We'll see if they are stung to action. If the Falcons can prey on the South Africans, but not yet, as Gatlana runs down the flank like a cheetah. South Africa through Gatlana, dilly-dallying, but eventually defender from the Super Falcons puts a leg to it and into corner. Nadozie almost shedding tears, starry eyes of Nadozie. Gatlana deciding to leave it for Salgado to take the cross. Corner for South Africa, Banyana. Make a short one of it. Gatlana. Got keep possession. Salgado sending it back to Van Beek. Oh, they got to do nice keep possession. The Banyana. The Super Falcons are coming forward. A gift Monday. Couldn't get into the box. She was stopped there by Ramalepe, who came all the way from left side of South Africa defense to nip that one in the bud. Maybe free kick to Nigeria. Onome AB sends the free kick. Munna for Nigeria. Mudale picks it up for South Africa. Dale to Ramalepe. Ramalepe to Jane Rafilo. To Matlalo. All South Africa. And a move. Matlalo to Gatlana. Gatlana beats Maka beautifully. And that Maka is Asisado Shola. Beautiful football by Banyana. They are entertaining now. They got it all wrapped up. Rafilo beat into it. Free kick to Nigeria. South Africa have simply mesmerized the Super Falcons. This is Desire. Maranozie for Nigeria. She's got Van Beek closely marking her. Shola. Maranozie. Maranozie. Ball in the box again for Nigeria. Goalkeeper Swart won't have any problem. The defense did a great job. Monday gift, not her day at all. Matlalo for South Africa. Mudale to Rafilo. Ramalepe too strong for her. South Africans will be going back to defend the COSAFA Cup, and only 12 players from this team in Nigeria have been named in that 20-woman squad for the COSAFA Cup. All the Foreign Legion will be going back to their various clubs. But Van Beek will be at the thick of the action as they keep possession, enjoying themselves in Lagos. Van Vick, Makabele, Matlalo, Mudale, Matlalo, all South Africa. Katlana, in a world of her own, not in a hurry at all. Now she wants to dazzle the defenders of the Super Falcons. After they pulling back 2 goals, the Nigerians went to sleep. Swift football. Mudale, or it was Matlalo, Rafilo Jane. A round of applause from the bench for great football, entertaining football. The passage of play is awesome. They have been simply domineering the South African. Banyana, Asisaro Shola, a shadow of herself here in Lagos.
And she will be disappointed to be doing this in front of her home fans. This is her city, but she wasn't able to deliver the Super Falcons in her city.
Sadly, we touch on the ball there from Bane. They are not in a hurry anymore. This, you won't believe she's at the twilight of her career. It is all over with an entertaining end from the Banyana. They have come to Nigeria, mesmerized the Falcons, brought them down to earth, clipped their wings, destroyed everything, every plan the Super Falcons had in the game. And what a game the South Africans have played, Jane.
A great game. The bench are as excited and happy as the players, while we have Nigerian players very disappointed at what they have put up here today. You could see from the blast of the whistle that the South Africans meant business. They had a game plan, they executed it. The movements were swift. They kept the shape of the team. They had Catalana where she was supposed to be. Motalo knew exactly what the coach wanted her to do in this game. Salgado was there to support Catalana each time she was going on an attack, and that's what we didn't find with the Nigerian team, where we had, Desire Paranozie and Asista Toshola almost always far from each other when Nigeria was going for attack.
The communication wasn't just there, Oshola and Paranozie, and that's a surprise because there are 2 of the experienced players on the side, but these South Africans with a fusion of the home base and foreign base have really done greatly here in Lagos. So Dega wasn't involved at this time around, and that's a surprise too.
And likewise, Rita, she was also not involved. I guess they would be saying that the young players they put their faith in practically let them down. And not a good day for the Nigerian Super Falcons. The players are not happy, especially losing to South Africa in their home, the Lagos city, at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena.
The South Africans, they celebrate Van Vick with 172nd cap of her career. And the celebration is on already in Lagos, and I'm wondering what will be happening in Johannesburg, in Soweto, in Port Elizabeth, and all the other great cities of South Africa. They will be celebrating way into the wee hours of the night, even though it's a friendly. Here at the Aisha Buhari Cup, the South Africans have thrashed Nigeria. It's Nigeria 2 and South Africa 4.
A very sad.
6 o'clock in the morning, getting set for another day. Every day I never thought that dreams come true, but you saw me that day too. You know that I did something new. Every day I know. No be reality, kind illusion.
Balaku Ivan, Balaku Kama, Balaku Ivan, Balaku Kama, hey, Balaku Ivan, Balaku Kama, Balaku Ivan, hey, Alogo Lugo, yeah, Babulu, yeah, Babulu, Nigo, yeah, Babulu, yeah, Babulu, Nigo, yeah, Babulu, yeah, Babulu, Nigo, yeah, Babulu. Yeah,
Koto, you know me, I do like Coco. Nothing you find go so Koto. Me, I get them for Shokoto. Baby, your body roboto. Make up and I'm like Cocoso. Make up like you go Opodo. Ojibo make we Chokoto. Yeah, and bed. Kilo day, tang bed. Yeah, and bed. Double XL, long bed. One berry. Berry for me, one berry. Ó ti pẹ́ tójú mi ti ń lẹ́rì. Ó ti pẹ́ jù blackberry. Ojo koto, no say me I too like Coco. Wetin you find go Sokoto? Shower never. This your body dey roboto. Make us spin am like Cocoso. Make up like you go Opoto. Shower never.
trendybeats.com.
Reality, illusion.
Oh my God, DJ Marv is killing me with his mix.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, International MC Talker, alongside with International DJ Murphy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, International MC Talker, alongside with International DJ Murphy.
We're set to go.
Let's talk about the Nigerian spectators. Very unhappy with the outcome of today's game. But with the reverse, the South African supporters have been celebrating all the way through, and deservedly so as well, because they have played the very best of football right here at the Aisha Buhari Cup tournament. And they go home with a trophy that you are going to get a glimpse of as soon as we possibly can show you that. But with me is the coach of the South African national team, the Banyana. Coach Ellis, you must be the happiest person on the face of the planet right now.
I'm ecstatic. This is a wonderful group of players. They deserve it all. This is for all the coaches back home, all the players back home, the clubs back home that contribute. This is for all of them. Everybody involved in women's football in South Africa, this is for all of them.
What does this mean for South African football? With this tournament win, are you making or have you made a statement?
I think we're making a lot of strides. We said we wanted to test ourselves, and the best way to test yourself is against the best. I felt 10 minutes into halftime, it wasn't the plan. We said to stay concentrated, we said to play simple, and we did not. Sorry, but the character shown and the confidence shown by this group of players to raise their game and go toe-to-toe with Nigeria, in Nigeria, it's a sight to behold. So we're very excited, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue working. This is the start. We said it's a process, so we take it step by step. Still a lot of room for improvement though, because at times we gave the ball away a lot. But other than that, happy with the result, happy with the performance, having been put under pressure so much and having to withstand that pressure.
What did you notice to be the soft underbelly of the Super Falcons ahead of this game?
We felt that we need to play to our strength, and that is to put the ball on the ground and play quick. And when we started doing that, we had control of the game. I thought that Rafiwe Jani in the center of the midfield dictated the pace of the game and allowed us to pick up the speed and to slow it down. And we almost forced Nigeria to play the way we wanted them to play, and we control the way we wanted to play, except for that 10 minutes after halftime when we just lost it a bit, not putting our foot on the ball. But then we brought in a little bit more experience and put our foot on the ball and started dictating again. And that is our strength.
Wish you the best in your subsequent games and deserving of the Aisha Buhari Cup tournament.
I just want to say thank you to the fans back home, but also the fans in the stadium. We want to thank the First Lady for this fantastic initiative. It couldn't have come at a better time, and we hope it's going to grow bigger and better. And we want to thank the Nigerian people also for the welcome we received and the way they've treated us in the hotel. It's been absolutely magnificent. So we just want to say thank you to the organizers and everybody.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
All right, coach of the Banyana Ellis, absolutely fantastic work that she's done here. Defeated the Black Queens of Ghana by 3-0 and again triumphed here by 4-2, emerging as the highest scoring side of the ABC. 7 goals scored and just 2 conceded. With me now is the chairman of the local organizing committee of the Aisha Buhari Cup in the person of Seyi Akinwumi. It's been an absolutely great tournament, no doubt about that. You look at the atmosphere, you look at the stadium as well. You know, we have every reason to be proud.
Oh, certainly, we're more than proud. We're very happy when we hear the teams saying they wish it went on longer. That's really a good commendation for Lagos, for Nigeria, for the LOC, and for all of us. Really, it's been wonderful.
The inaugural edition of the ABC, the Aisha Buhari Cup, and I'm sure in your heart of hearts, you would have wanted Nigeria to win the first edition, but that's not the case.
Well, that's football. The good thing is for us, now if I wear my first Vice President's cap, it's a good thing that this happened now rather than in the qualifications. So the coach then needs to go back and have a look at the team again. But it really, all in all, I think they did pretty well. The South African side was a very good side, or is a very good side. We work harder and come out tops next time. But don't forget that we're playing for good. We want to win, but we're playing for good. And I think we have.
Can we comfortably now assert that the next edition will take place next year in the month of September?
Well, it will take place next year. I don't know about the month of September, but it will take place next year. For various things we need to look at. The format of the tournament, when we can play that format if we want to, and many other things. So, well, it certainly will take place next year. We're starting preparation for next year right now.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right, there you go. The first Vice President also of the Nigeria Football Federation in the person of Seyi Akinwumi, who also doubles as the chairman of the local organizing committee of the Aisha Buhari Cup. Now, also joining me as well is a executive member of the Confederation of African Football and the man at the helm of affairs as far as South African football is concerned. He needs no introduction, to be honest. It's none other than Danny Jordan. Danny, absolutely wonderful to have you in our country, Nigeria. But you're the happier person because you're walking away with a trophy that we thought belonged to us.
Yes, well, I think you had a long history of walking away with the trophies. We are happy. Of course, we missed out on the African Cup of Nations, lost on a penalty shootout, but the team has matured over time. But the tournament has been great. Great credit to, I want to thank Pinnick and all of the Nigerian Federation, and of course the government. I saw the state government of Lagos, the federal government, all coming to support women's football is wonderful. We had a wonderful time here, and I think the quality of African women's football has clearly demonstrated is a step up. We were surprised, of course. We thought it was going to be South Africa, Ghana, Cameroon, and Nigeria. Cameroon didn't show up. Ghana, I think, was played in flashes. But the two teams that performed the best is Nigeria and South Africa, and it was a wonderful final and a great credit. And thanks to the First Lady, Aisha Buhari, for coming up with this concept of the Buhari Cup.
A lot more should be done for the growth of women's football in Africa. In your position as a member of the CAF Executive Committee, what exactly is in store for women's football?
Well, of course, in November is the first CAF African Cup of Nations Club Championships in Egypt. Our team is going there, Mamelodi Sundown, and then we'll see the 8 best clubs in Egypt. But the talent that we've seen, the ability to play, and this game was entertaining. You don't find 6 goals in an international match anymore, certainly not in the final. And that shows you the positive spirit that quick passes, quick movement, and they want to get the ball into the net. Of course, Tembi Khatlana, I think throughout this tournament has just been special for us and has been one of the reasons why we are triumphant. But it was a team effort. We have many young players within the team. And Rafil Rajani, who comes from AC Milan, who was captain today, I think she had an extraordinary performance in the mid. We were a bit worried in the middle in front of our back 4, but she did a wonderful job. And in the end, enjoyed with playing around with the ball. By then, I think they were comfortable that we're home.
Congratulations once again.
No, thank you, and thank you to the Federation, thank you to the government, and thank you to the Nigerian people. They really embrace Banyana, and I hope that Banyana's produced the goods that put a smile on their faces. I know it's been difficult today, but we still remain friends with the Nigerian people.
Thank you so much. Right, there you go. Words coming from Danny Jordan himself. There is a big future for women's football on the African continent, and tournaments like this help to grow the women's game, and we hope to see more of tournaments like this one, the Aisha Buhari Cup, not just in Nigeria, but across the African continent. Now, Katlana joins me pitch side here. She's been absolutely fantastic. Started off with Ghana, and your goal against Ghana was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, one-time African Footballer of the Year. Now you played against the Super Falcons and you exhibited your skill once again. You must be feeling really glorious.
I'm happy for myself and for the teammates. I mean, we really did good. It's been long since we had a win and came together, and we knew that coming for the Aisha Buhari Cup is a test for us because we have an upcoming AFCON qualifier, and initially we want to go to AFCON and qualify for the World Cup again because it's a big stage. We missed on the Olympics, and I think we have a great chance of going to the World Cup again.
What did your coach say to you before the start of the game?
Nothing much, but she just gave us confidence. It's something that we always wanted to build on, and we knew that playing Nigeria, the last match of the Aisha Buhari Cup, was going to come with a lot of pressure. But of course, not for us, for them. They are home, they have the fans, they have everyone supporting them, and it was, 12v1, and for us, I think we just came here to enjoy. The coach told us to enjoy the game. We know obviously they're going to be looking for me, and when they're looking for me, there's space everywhere. And you see, when they closed me, the team had a really good movement off and the ball. That's why we were able to score so many goals.
Very expressive on the pitch, not just yourself, but the team as a whole, and that's down to good coaching by your coach, and your hard work has really paid off here today.
Of course, COVID-19 has affected everyone, and I think this is the second time we are camping in this year. So we really wanted to see where we are, especially having a group of international players coming in, to help the team. I think the experience of them playing in overseas have paid off. Some of the players have played in the Champions League. Some of them, the leagues have started. So I think it's good to see how the experience they have in their clubs, the fitness and the wisdom they have about football is really helping the team.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
All right, so from me, right here at the MJA, the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, I'm signing out. But I'm going to hand you over to my team of commentators led by Ralph Chidize George, because the trophy presentation is up next. And we are looking forward to another edition of the Aisha Buhari Cup right here in the city of Lagos in Nigeria. My name is Charles Anazodo. See you sometime in the future.
From the sideline there, we're expecting the trophy presentation. Of course, the South African Banyana have come here of Lagos and have won the maiden edition of the Aisha Buhari Cup 2021. All now set for the presentations, but the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, right there. Got the SAFA President, Danny Jordan, right there also. The rain is beginning to come down here. It was just an unbelievable match.
Just want to feel funky. Not weighing on at the mood. I jump king and I'm something. We good on sex. We keep on blazing, make it for no quench. Twice up down, we know they don't check. We looking now, I don't get take a dump I know you like to fudge. Mine to go down, notch. We chill at the mass. We yield and go mass. Onye jankara, zero vibes, I'm a gum nebo awala. I suck a ball on one a big white tower. If you don't know that you won't know, in the guy bacha. Abba, get your way. You got to go down by day. Obey, get your way. I won't let you bad energy, because all my sense. I got you dynamite. I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No. Me, I no go take shit. Vibe killer, bloody somebody that protect my energy from your bad aura. Then my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go this speed, my rhythm flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on, go and sit down. I go just para, come up my jigger. I go just follow my lead. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm taking dynamite. I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No, there's nothing kill my vibe. There's nothing kill my vibe. Kill my vibe. I see you watching my stories. I see you getting my lifestyle. I see you watching my movements. This bad bitch bad every day. I know they look at your face. Bad man bad every day. Get on your knees and pray. Do you regain your
Kona, waka when you enter Malicha. Baby, kona, will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa.